What's up, guys? Welcome to 12M Hustle live show pre-market. Let's get into it. How you guys doing today? I hope you guys are having a blessed day. You guys know what day it is. It's Thursday, October 23. Let's get it. Let's get it. So, let's start off with oil. But before we jump into that, let's look at news for the day. So, we got some news coming up. We got existing home sales coming up at 7 o'clock, 7 o'clock PST time. We also have Kansas Fed at 8, 7:30 gas, 8:30 we have bail auction, 15-year mortgage rates at 9. These are all PST times. We got the 5-year TPS. We got the Fed balance sheet. So we got a lot of news coming out today. So just keep that in mind. It's going to be popping. And tomorrow's a big day. Tomorrow we got core inflation rate. That means we got CPI tomorrow. So price can be wicky and it can just move really fast on the indexes, okay? So just keep that in mind. Now, let's get into it. So here's the dealio. This is oil. We talked about this yesterday. What did I say? I said you would have to break London low. You would have to break 57.66 in order to go for that short to target previous day low, to target 56.95 and lower targets. You didn't get that, right? So what you did is you long that, because I said if you break Asia high, you break London high, I said what you're going to do? You're going to go long, risking, right? Especially on oil, you can be able to risk this London low. It's a nice tight risk, and then you're gonna take that long, and that paid you in the morning. Let's say you went long off of 58, you got your almost 59. Let's say you held it. If you held it to the end, you really got paid to the end of the day, almost to 59.73. So, game plan for today is gonna be pretty simple. Anything above 61.69, I would go long, but I would go less size and I would be risking off London low. Meaning, because we're going multiple days of going up, so we're kind of in need of a pullback. So I'd keep the risk tight, right? And I'd be targeting 62.36 and I'd be targeting 64.35 as my target. Now the next one I would be doing is, if I was going to go short, I would not go short until we break these key levels, which is previous day high of 59.85 and 59.57. That is when I would go short. Until then, I would only be looking at longs right here, risking off these bottoms, and I would not go short until we break these key levels. Now, under 59.59, I'm looking for quick scalps, 58.97, and previous day open. So pretty simple on oil, right? Oil does have news today, I believe. So keep that in mind. We got MNQ. Let's drop into that. Let's drop it in hot. Let's get into it hot, baby, hot. All right. So what did I say yesterday? I said take the short. I took the short. I have work. So I do work outside of trading, by the way. So, a lot of people, they're like, they're full-time day traders. I'm not one of them. Still got a 9 to 5. I work from home, but so I can't be on the screens all freaking day. So, but anyways, that aside, I took that short off the open. I got my target. I got my 25. I almost got 25, 159. I covered. I missed this whole move down. Like I said, I was working, but I did talk about this yesterday, and I told you guys, if you break Asia low, if you break London low, I said you take that short, right? So immediately, let's say you would have took that short, all you had to do was put a stop at London high. You knew that if you got waked off, especially off the opening high, and you got waked out of London high, and you got waked out of 25,280, you knew your thesis was wrong, right? You knew it was wrong. But if you didn't, you knew you were going to hold that. Can take it. You would have took that short. You would have took a little bit, reshorted off the pop, took it. Your next target after taking your first 25%, let's say off 25,180, your next target wasn't until 25,083. Let's say you would have covered the rest of it. That's a pretty good short right there, right? For almost 200 points. Now, let's say you would have left the trailer on. You would have trailed it. Let's say you still would have left 10% on just for trailing. Let's say you would have let it go all the way out down to your next target, which is 25,030. Your last target of the day was 24,883. And let's say you would have left a little more on there, 5% left for your ultimate target, which was previous day low, right? So What's important is where your targets are, where your risks at, and then that's it. Know how much you're risking, know how much your target is going. It's pretty simple. Don't care why this happened, right? I don't care if it was news, Trump tweeted, who gives a F, right? There's always going to be a reason why. What I care about is where am I risking? Why am I taking this trade? My setup, right? That's the setup right there, right? See, you can see setups. And that's it. Bada boom, bada bing. Now, today, let's talk about today. So today, I don't really like today. I don't like this, right? I don't like the fact that we're in between previous day high, previous day low. We had this huge drop because I have a feeling we're going to go sideways. But we do have news today. So here's the game plan for today. We have news today at 7 o'clock. So I will not be going long until I see a break of 25.030. I need to see a break, right? I need to see this. Right? Take a little bit of long on that. And then what I want to see is a little bit of a pullback to hold this level right here. Want to see a push, hold level, hold 25.082. And then I want to see the rippy. And I would be I'm targeting two levels. I'm targeting 25.191 and I'm targeting previous day open of yesterday of 25.268 plus this key level of 25.281. This is what I would be targeting, right, as a long. Now, as a short, what would I be doing? So, if I'm playing the short side, I need to see a break off when we open, off the opening bell, New York. I see a break Asia low, break London low, right? I need to see a break, take that short. But what I'm risking is only going to be, if I'm short from 24.938, I'm only going to risk 25.029. So your size can be a little heavy, not too heavy. Don't be going in 15 minutes, nothing like that. But, you could do a couple micros. You could do 5, 6 micros. You can have a pretty good stop. And your target is going to be 24.879 and 24.799 as previous day low. I'm not going to say, oh, yeah, I'm targeting all the way 24.641. I won't say that because realistically, most shorts that take Asia low, London low, they're going to be targeting this. I'm not saying it can't go here. It can. It can definitely go. It could do this, right? It's going to hit previous day low. It's going to bounce. It's going to bounce, reject off 24.877, and then continue down, which is no problem, right? This is no problem right here. Boom. So here's the scenarios on NQ. 1, you get this, boom, 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 off the open. 2, you get this, boom, 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 boom. Bada boom, bada bing. You know what you're risking at. I gave you a full game plan, all right? So that is the NQ. So let's pull over to the Russell. What? To the Russell. All right, so Russell was pretty sweet game plan. What did I say yesterday? I said, same thing as I said on NQ. I said, we break Asia low. We break London low. Boom, boom, boom. We risk this top. You got it off the open. This wick did not wick you out. Still did not wick you out. Boom, boom, boom. You got paid off the first target. We said 24.69. Second target, we said 24.44. And then your last target was previous day low. So game plan for today is pretty simple. Again, I don't like the way these indices are in between previous day high and previous day low. I do not like that setup. So I'm going to be very cautious and wait. I need to see London low break. I need to see Asian low break. And then I take a short. And then I risk. So I'm taking a short from 24.55. And then I'm risking 24.70. Right? Almost 40 points. That's what I'm going to risk. And I'm going to be targeting quick scalps 24.45 and previous day low of 24.36. So that's what I'd be targeting on the Russell. Obviously, you want to see this, and like I said, you want to see a pop, bada boom, right? You want to see a pop here, and then you want to see a continuation if you're going to be targeting the next low, which is going to be 2400. Anything can happen. Now, the long side, what are we doing on the long side? On the longy side, I am going to be looking for, I need to see a hold of this level, 2470. See a break to 2480, right? a little bit of a pullback. Hold that level. Continuation. Boom. First targets. First target is previous day open 24.89. Second target 2500, and last target is previous day high 2504. Bada boom, bada bing. That is the Russell. Next, let's go into the Dow. I'm going into the Dow for you guys. 608. Perfect. It's 608. PST time. So we got that Dow Jones. Here we go. So Dow. We got, boom, what did we say? Same thing yesterday. We said key level that needs to break, 27.083. It broke, it snapped. Excuse me. It snapped right off the open. You had your risk. Was your previous day high if you wanted to risk. You could risk London high. Right? You snapped it. Boom. So you took that short, got paid instantly. You got paid by 8 o'clock. Your level was 46.93, paid. Next level was 46.895, paid. If you did hold, whatever the hell you want to call it, until previous day, awesome. Most people didn't, but if you did, sweet. That would have been a great trade. So that was yesterday's trade. Now, today's trade, pretty simple. I need to see off the Dow. I need to see a break of Asia high, a break of London high, and I need to see it hold at least above previous day low. So I can go into targeting 46.884 and targeting 46.931. Very important on the Dow. We need to, once we off the open, we need to hold previous day high in order for it to be a successful long, in order for us to have confidence to long. So your long in range is between 46.76 and 46.642. And then you're going to be risking Asia low, and then boom, you're going to be targeting these levels, 46.935, 46.87. Now, the flip side, on the short side, we're going to be shorting right there, right below Asia low. We're going to target that short. And if you want to keep it tight, then you can just risk London high, 46.750. And then you're going to be targeting, your first target can be right over here if you want. Take some off, feel a little confident, 46.557. Your next target is going to be 46.417. Your big target is going to be 46.383. And then next one's going to be 46.327. Okay, that's the game plan for the Dow Jones. Now, next one is going to be the ES. Okay, last one on the indices, and then we'll look at Bitcoin. So, look at that. ES, clean off the open. What did we say? I said, boom, we broke it. Your short would have been around 630. Let's say you would have waited for a pop. The next 710, you would have shorted 67, risking this high if you wanted to. The open, keep it nice and tight. First target would have been 67.40. Boom. Next target would have been 67.06. And your last target would have been previous day low of 66.91. So, would have been bada boom, bada bang, baby. Next is, again, I don't like today's range where we're at. I dislike that we're between these two because we had a giant drop yesterday. So I would have loved better if we would, overnight session would have been closer to the previous day low. And then that would have been a clean setup, A+ setup for a previous day low. Continuation downside, it would have been sweet. But it's not it. So this is what it is. Just be cautious today. Again, on ES, I'm not going long till, one, we hold this level, right? We need to hold this level, 67.76, and then I'd be targeting, take some off these highs, 67.751. But my final target would probably be 67.68, looking for previous day open of 67.78. That's what I'd be doing on the ES. On the short side, I need to see it break Asia low, break London low. Once it breaks Asia low, with the volume, with the speed of the tape, I would target the next short. I'd be targeting 67.04. And I'd be targeting 66.92 of previous day low into 66.79. Well, those would be my targets, game plan for the ES. And last one of the morning is going to be Bitcoin. Let's get into it. Bitcoin. So, my bad boy Bitcoin here. What we going to do? So, look at that. Pretty good setup yesterday. We said we wouldn't go short off Bitcoin until we broke that 107 level. Never really gave it to you. So I mean, maybe you got stopped at once, and then you couple shorts. And like I said, you needed to break above this, right? So I mean, you probably didn't even trade this because I said go long above 109. So this chop. Hopefully you stayed out of it yesterday. Today's game plan is pretty simple. I don't like where the range is. Same on Bitcoin. Hate where it's at. After this, surprisingly, this should have been more of a downtrend yesterday based off everything else. Usually when NQ goes down, Bitcoin goes down. So I would be looking on Bitcoin. I need to see a break above 110,345 to go long, and to be targeting previous day high. And the next target I would be targeting 112. So those would be my two targets, right? That's what I'd be targeting. Now on the short side, I'm not going to go short until we drop below previous day open and London low and previous day open and 109,245. I need these three confluence and below VWAP. Then I'll go short on Bitcoin. Then I would be risking the 109,240, right? So let's say I'm short around 108.73. Your risk is 109,240. Not too much size. I would risk that. I would first target it, take half off at 107,800. Next target, of course, previous day low, 107. And then your last target would be 104,770. So this is the game plan on the indices today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope this was very helpful. I just broke it down. Sorry it's a little long this morning, 60 minutes. I gave you guys entries. I gave you guys exits. I just wanted to go more into detail today so you guys could have like a pretty good game plan for Thursdays. Thursdays are usually my best days. So hope you guys have a blessed one. Make sure you guys keep your risk in check. Remember, there is news today. So keep your size in check because things go wild really quick, especially on the indexes. Be safe. Have a blessed day. It's Thursday. Let's get it. For all my peeps out there that are traders, for all my new people that are coming out traders, welcome to the trading world. People that still got 9 to 5s and trade on the side, welcome. My biggest tip is just focus on your trading, and then once you're done trading for the day, shut it all off, and then focus on your gig, man. Keep it separate. So don't bring your trading results into your personal life or your trading results into your rest of your life because it's no good, no bueno. But I hope you guys have a blessed one. Take care. Peace. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, all that good stuff. Comment. If you guys have any questions, I can break it down to you in a further video or I can answer you guys in the comments. But appreciate it.